It began on the secret set of her most recent independent thriller, which was hidden away on a private lot outside of Los Angeles. That morning, Mimi Rogers showed up wearing a couture gown that was specially made to highlight each exquisite line. The team was raving about how the off-shoulder cut accentuated her collarbones in a way that shouted refinement and how the rich emerald fabric complemented her eyes. However, something went wrong in the first take. The side seam gave way when Mimi attempted to fix the delicate off-the-shoulder sleeve. Her bodice fell down in an instant, exposing much more than the director had planned. The event that would turn into the year's most sensational behind-the-scenes video was captured by the cameras as they continued to roll. A seasoned pro like Mimi might freeze, embarrassed, you might imagine. Rather, she blinked, took in the situation, then smiled elegantly and pulled the cloth back up. Her poise and composure remained unfazed. Cut was the first thing the director called, but the video had already been shared around the crew members' phones. Shortcuts of the wardrobe mishap appeared online within hours, igniting a flurry of headlines asking, "Did you see Mimi slip?" A whole different side of her was revealed to fans who had grown up watching her as the breakout star of Ji-Young-ho, a woman who was not scared to handle an unexpected revelation with grace. Behind the scenes, costumers and makeup artists got to work. They added covert inner linings, strengthened every seam in her clothing, and even equipped her with a concealed clasp to stop her from slipping in the future. Mimi, however, was determined not to let the incident cloud the day's work. In order to give the performance the attention it needed, she insisted on running the scene once more. "Well, that's one way to keep people's attention," she joked with the crew on set. What might have been an embarrassing time was transformed into a moment of shared amusement as her laughing echoed around the studio. Yes, the wardrobe slip was not present when the final cut was shown during a private preview for studio officials. Mimi received praise for her performance, and the sequence went over without a hitch. Backstage, however, the team was unable to stop discussing the prior incident and how Mimi's composed response turned it into a highlight rather than a humiliation. After working on hundreds of productions, one assistant director remarked, "I've never seen anyone handle a slip so gracefully. It was transformed into a professional lesson by Mimi." Meanwhile, fans were captivated. They shared side-by-side screenshots of the dress's original fit and a brief view of Mimi's side and shoulder on social media. Comments included things like, "That's the kind of confidence we all aspire to, and she's flawless, even when showing more than she intended." The episode even sparked memes and a hashtag Mimi's slip, that included anything from contemporary gifs of delighted nods to Shakespearean sonnets about unintentional revelations. Throughout it all, Mimi maintained her composure and would sometimes repost fan art with the straightforward statement, "We're all human. Together, let's laugh." Mimi Rogers' wardrobe malfunction turned into more than just a short-lived controversy. It was evidence of her enduring charm. She taught us how to take back the narrative in a society that is quick to catch vulnerability and broadcast it incessantly. She reminded us that true splendor isn't simply in perfect lines of couture, but in the grace with which a lady handles the unexpected. Her moment of revealing more than she wanted turned into a masterclass in transforming a mistake into an asset. Remember that self-assured.com woman who made a slip into a highlight and made us all grin the next time you see Mimi on TV.